Hey team, good morning. Monday morning, Monday motivation. I don't know if some of you are like me this morning and you're definitely needing some motivation. So I'm showing you here one of my favorite coffee cups. This cup was bought for me by my husband when we went to Disney one of the last times. And I love to sit and watch or sit and read while I'm drinking a cup of coffee. As you can see, sadly, my cup is empty, which we'll kind of get more into that in a little bit. But while I sit and read and drink my coffee, I was recently reading a Christian fiction book about a great situation that had happened. And the lady was on a trek. She was on a mission to find her daughter. And she had grown weary. She was just so tired. And she had also been without any kind of food or without any kind of drink. And she had become dehydrated. And whenever she finally stumbled upon someone who could help her, she had expressed those concerns about her being weary, about her being dehydrated, and about her being famished. Now you might hear my dogs starting to play in the background. Pay no attention to them. They're just trying to be distractions. But whenever I read over this, I couldn't get it out of my head. Whenever my youngest son was little, he used to come to me when he was really tired, and he would say, "Mommy, I'm hungry, thirsty, and tired." And it became a saying in our house. "I'm hungry, thirsty, and tired." And that just really meant more that it was time to go to bed. But there's a lot that can be said about those three situations we find ourselves in: hungry, thirsty, and tired. Yes, there go my dogs. In Matthew 5:6, it says, "Blessed are those that hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled." Kind of like my cup. If I were to hunger and thirst for righteousness, then the Bible gives me a promise that it will be filled. We need to hunger and thirst after righteousness. We need to hunger and thirst for God's will for our lives. We need to hunger and thirst, and unlike my cup, we will be filled with that. Our cravings, our desires will be completely filled, overflowing. And then whenever you get tired, whenever you get weary, the Bible says in Galatians 6:9, "Let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart." We cannot grow weary. We cannot allow ourselves to grow weary. We cannot allow ourselves to grow weary because we are ready to reap what we have harvested. Our harvest is ready for us. And I know that we had a meeting and that we're getting ready to have a few more meetings. And I know that we are in the need of more volunteers. But in the meantime, we are doing what we do well. And we need to keep on and not grow weary. And so like I said, my cup is empty right now. However, in T-6 days, my cup will no longer be weary. And I am so looking forward to being able to sit and have my cup that is near to overflowing with my favorite morning drink. But like us, just like what I've said about growing hungry and thirsty and tired, we can look forward to the day that we will be filled up. Will that day be today for you? Will that day be today that you will allow God to fill you up and take away your hunger and your thirst and satisfy you? Because let me tell you, although this coffee is very satisfying to my soul, nothing can meet the satisfaction that I get when God fills me up. I hope this wasn't a rambling, and I hope that I'm not finding you hungry, thirsty, and tired on this Monday morning. Love y'all.